to figure out. I lose days, man. What day is today? This is not a Wednesday. It's a Thursday, and I would make it. Oh, it's May 1st. It's my financial guy's birthday. Oh, I better do something, right? But it's also a day of, hey, Instagram, it's me, T, from the past, is taking the train to that. So yesterday was the big day. That's right. Commander Ibrahim, they celebrated him. They put up walls of protection for him. They're saying, all right, you ne'er-do-wells, you assassins, you who can't take the truth. You say you wanted the truth, but you can't take the truth. Yeah, you guys. You think you're gonna do? You know, Canada had this movement. They had this movement. Not 51. They didn't want to be the 51st state. When we say not 51, this is I don't know how many people the Western assassinated for the last whatever years. You know what I mean? But it's like, nah, you ain't gonna make our guy. We talk about the captain. You're not gonna make him no victim of your just because you mad you can't do what he do. What's the matter with you? It's the day after that. This is also audio drama day. Oh yeah, look, we talk about audio drama. But let me explain something to you. By extension, see, audio drama is really with audio drama, which is a script. If you're gonna write a script for audio drama, we do it the way we do it. We being me. Is what we do. We employ the what do you call that? It's called a dialogue. You know, you write a dialogue, right? It's the objective point of view. In other words, there's no narrator. There's no narrator. You know, so you got to tell. You're a playwright. Now, you got to tell the story without narration. And people don't understand. A playwright. Let me explain something to you. Since I'm always explaining something to you, but let me explain some more stuff to you. Plays start, well, at least if you're going to follow the Greek, okay, we'll do that thing. We won't do that. We'll do the Greek thing. They start out as poets. You know, what you would go to the theater to do is to hear a poet. So the early plays, poets would write the plays because you start a poem and then you morph the plays where it's just, and you would go to hear a play. You wouldn't go see a play. You would go to hear. What's the latest thing this dude done wrote? So you're hearing dialogue, right? Well, first you hear a play, well, you hear a poem, then you hear dialogue. Anyway, because if you can write dialogue or if you can write a poem, and you can write dialogue, that means that you can actually, put in a narration if you wish. Then you have a narrated piece, And if you can do that, then of course you're a playwright, that's given. But also, if you can, now check this out. If you can write long descriptive narrations or long descriptive passages, then you become a modern storyteller or a modern novelist. Think about that. And if you do that, in fact, if you get some friends together and y'all can do some little cartoons and stuff like that and put it into the story, post-produce and put it in the story, then what do you have? Well, of course, they're cartoons. You have a storyboard, which means that you're what do you call those guys? A screenwriter. Well, if you're a screenwriter, then you got the other thing. Then you're a comic book cat or a graphic novel cat. You see, all it comes from the word. First, it was the word. Anyway, the vibration. Okay. So, let's say let's stay with the brother, not me, the brother, the other brother. Commander Ibrahim. My commander-in-chief. There's a lot of stories going around because the internet's got, people realize, just with AI, whatever have you, they get a little thing and say, they take a portion of his life because he's a young man, and then they scenario it. See, you scenario it. For instance, I saw one. They had what's the sister? Everybody's all so some people say she's this and some people say that. Jasmine Crockett, she's a congressperson from Texas. Caused a lot of stir in the Congress, right? Well, I saw one where they have the story says that she somehow interacts with even Johari, sends him a letter or he answers back. But it's quite a, you listen, oh, well, did that happen? Did that happen? Then there's another one when you have Langley, CIA person, right? He comes and apologizes for all the bad stuff that he was, intonating with. But that's in the story. In real life, he went over the Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, and still causing trouble. The point is, there's around, you have the facts, then you have fiction writing, I guess you have plays, you have poetry, you have stories, you have people in bars say, yeah, but when I saw him, I saw him, I met him. But there's all kinds of stories going. But as long as his name is there, as long as the stories are done, he survived. Man, they had 51 assassination attempts against this dude. The boy ain't even 51 years old. I'm sorry. Because it's going to get to that point, right? But see, that's the job. That's the job of an audio dramatist. Well, a writer. My point is, audio drama is powerful. Very powerful. And it's going on right now because when you hear these stories, and they'll show you an image, right? And so you see the image, but you're listening to the story. And the story is audio drama. They might even add a little sound effects to it. That would make it really an official audio drama, you see? So this is the power of audio drama. This is why we do audio drama. Because we can get away with I shouldn't say get away with, but we can do a lot of things with audio drama. And we will. So just be aware that, hey, this is Instagram. I'm making it short. As I'm getting to leave next week, I'm trying to make things shorter. So y'all get it. Plus, okay, I'll come clean. I'm making a meal right. Now, you know how in West Africa, they have, and also Thailand, but they have peanut sauce that they put in with the noodles or whatever. They make a peanut sauce, right? Well, I got some, not like spaghetti, but I got some noodles, but they're beetroot spaghetti, right? Okay, got beetroot spaghetti, right? I want to make a sauce. My sauce is going to be pumpkin seed. They have the pumpkin seed butter, like you have peanut butter, you have pumpkin seed butter. That's my latest thing. I do pumpkin seed butter now. I want to try to find I'm doing nothing but pumpkin seed butter. No more peanut butter for me, no cashew nut butter, only pumpkin. Gotta find this in the States now. I found it here in India. I don't know if they have it in, because of course, look, I don't know if they have it in South Africa, but I enjoy it here. I'm gonna try to find, States has gotta have it. Somebody's gotta have it, right? But I'm gonna take that salt, that pumpkin seed butter, and add some garlic. Well, that special garlic thingy I got has pickled garlic, right? And coconut milk, and make a peanut sauce to put on top of that thing. That's what I'm gonna have. That's why I want to get out of here so I can have that. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.